Kia ora and welcome back to MOTAT. Further to my recent video about the dual gauge and how points work, we have an update about tracks. I'm here right now at the MOTAT 2 stop, which is looking desolate because right now trams are not stopping here. Instead, they're stopping here at Auckland Zoo, and that's because of this. Some long needed replacement to the infrastructure. A section of track is being replaced between the zoo and MOTAT 2, and here is some footage of the track waiting to be installed out the back of M2. While that happens, it's not safe to keep running trams through there, obviously, and it's single track through there. So instead, the trams are terminating here at the zoo, and then going all the way to M2. This is only through until the Easter break. It's estimated 8 weeks to do the work on the line, at which point the tramway will reopen all the way through to MOTAT 2. And then after that, phase 2 begins, which will be here, Motion's Corner, replacing from this set of points through to the next set of points. Now, the reason why this change is necessary is because, as I alluded in the video, which linked here, is because these tracks are worn out. And when these tracks are worn out, they then wear back on the tram. So that requires replacing the section, which is from here through to this side of the points. Now when that happens, once again the tramway here will be closed and trams will run from MOTAT 1 to somewhere alongside the park here. Two of the questions I've already heard asked are, why is it taking so long and why does it cost so much? Well, the answer is because this is some serious infrastructure. Some of the trams here weigh over 20 tons. That is a lot if you don't realize. And trams basically run along here every 15 minutes 364 days a year. So these tracks get run down and it costs a lot to be able to replace them. Throughout all of the work and during the closures, trams will still be running every day. That means you still have to be careful when you're crossing the tracks, such as at this crossing right here, and notice how it says to watch for trams. But that also means you can still go for a tram ride leaving from MOTAT 1, and it'll still always go past the request stop here that is at Lakeside. Hopefully this in the future is going to mean that there's going to be simplified and cheaper maintenance for the museum and a more regular and more sustainable running of trams along the Western Springs Tramway.